Hydro is coming tomorrow morning. So we are losing power to this whole property so that we can do a meter and panel upgrade. Because from what we can tell, this was an original panel. This is the main. This is where the main power runs to this garage. From there, there is a big wire running into the house, to the house's panel. And then off of that, there's also pony panels. So there's a lot of interesting, somewhat questionable electrical around here. So we're starting at the source. From what I've been told, you cannot inset a meter into a building like it is here anymore. And also because the panel looks like it's as old as the house, it needs upgrading. And we're taking that opportunity to also add more access to power. We're doing two 200 amp services. So it's a lot and it's expensive up front, but I think it'll save us in the long run. And we have a lot of ideas as to what we want to add in terms of electrical. We've got a hot tub potentially, sauna, definitely. I want induction, don't love cooking on gas, and then potentially a workshop in the future. So lots of things going on, but that's the reason why I've stripped off the brick. And the siding, and I'm going to be taking off this portion of the siding as well. Looks like Owen's here actually. Good timing. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
So this is a double.
Open it up right here. This is dual meter base.
Okay.
So it's 200 amps per position.
Right.
And then I was thinking we run 80 amps out of this
For the sauna and
down there, and maybe we put a little outdoor panel
okay.
in the sauna, on the back of it. Like, I don't know what your design for that is.
Yeah.
But just to get power down there, and then we're not stealing off of the panel in the house.
Right. Which
That
probably will
we'll
need
probably
all
need
the room.
all of it. This is the guy that goes on the outside.
Okay.
Hopefully this is going to sit roughly here. A little bit higher, obviously. That's probably, the top of this is probably going to sit right here.
Yeah, because I'm hoping to have this prepped for you, but then this is poking out. So if I'm like resheathing this, then
yeah. So it will be one of those things where if you have the material here,
ready to go,
kind of ready,
you'll take that guy out.
Yeah, Hydro will be here. They'll cut that, and then we can just pull all of this stuff out, and then we can like work on the inside stuff while you
are working on the outside.
Are you planning on pulling this off?
I think so.
Just, yeah.
I think it's probably better to just start new. It's kind of rotting in the corner there, and my plan was to strip this whole thing.
Okay.
And then potentially have some already installed just up to where it makes sense.
Whatever that sheet ends up being. And
Yep.
then on the inside, we'll just have
kind of right where they already, that one already
might
is.
even end up being here and here,
Okay.
side by side, depending how we can flex that cable.
Now we have a plan. I have to take off all of this siding, which shouldn't take too long. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is having a toddler. But anyway, I'm gonna be starting by taking off all of this. That doesn't seem too bad, but there's also a ton of gaps and access, and some of it's kind of rotted. So I think I'm actually gonna try and just knock it out from the inside of the garage with a sledgehammer because everything's exposed on the inside. We'll see if this guy works. Guys.
Great job, Mama.
Thanks. Obviously, when these things are put in, they just choose the path of least resistance, but we are gonna work on cleaning all of that up because it's just ugly. Also, this is the main power that runs to the panel in the house, and I would like to have that hidden as well. So what we've discussed is breaking up the concrete around this area. This whole concrete walkway has heaved anyway, so eventually it'll get replaced. And then also cutting a 12-inch trench into this asphalt so that this can be buried here instead of running in here. I need to cut the asphalt out, and then I'm going to dig a trench 18 inches deep all the way to where the new meter's going in and where the panel's going in, and hopefully that'll be ready for tomorrow. I've got my work ahead of me. But I also do have this awesome battery-powered quick cut, so I'm going to be using it, and it should be, this probably isn't that thick, shouldn't take too long. Who knows? Here we go. Griffin has crayons and Mummy has crayons. And probably the same here. Something like that. There is a hose hook up here that I'm going to use to cut this out. Time to pull out the big guns. This thing is so heavy, but it makes quick work of things. Things always turn into bigger projects than you expect them to. hole. That's a big one. I think I might leave that one for Matt. While I have the road breaker out, I am going to break up this section of concrete that has been a tripping hazard. And it's already kind of broken up for me, but we're gonna run the electrical from the gym garage to this garage instead of having it overhead. And this was the path of least resistance, so out it goes. I thought it was a bee's nest, but it looks like they just buried a stump. No wonder this was heaving. Dig. Oh, there's sand. You want me to have it? Okay. Hi, Taz. Hi, Tazzy. That's a far walk for you, my friend.